everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1971 Seattle Pilots What If Scenario. Today's matchup is between the Seattle Pilots and the Kansas City Royals at Royals Stadium. On the mound for the Pilots today is Bruce Brubaker, whose record is 0-2 with a 3.69 ERA, and pitching for the Royals is Claude Osteen, whose record is 3-3 with a 2.70 ERA. Okay, we had a big makeup victory yesterday. Give a little special shout out to Baseball Mogul, allowing us to score 10 runs and win 10-5 over the White Sox. We won 2 out of 3 versus the last place team. So that is good. We're 3-1 in the month of May. We had a day off yesterday. So we're all rested heading into the Royals series. If we look at the Royals here in the standings, we'll see that they're 13-19. Not a great record. They don't hit well. They also do not have power. And their pitching is maybe the best part of their team. We're going to face Claude Osteen today, who was picked up as a free agent by the Royals from the Dodgers in the offseason. He is technically their ace, and he's a lefty. And, you know, we do struggle versus lefties, although we did beat a lefty yesterday. So, you know, if we take a quick look at their team, let's just take a look here and see that they do struggle hitting. I mean, they don't have anybody over 300, and we're barely in the second month of the season. Now, Hawk Taylor, I think he was their big hitter last year. Yeah, he came out of nowhere. I mean, in his career, he'd never had a season over 250 at-bats before last year, and he had 104 RBI. And he's hitting well this year out of the gate. So a force to be reckoned with. And, I mean, yeah, they have nobody else. In fact, all of these players were on the team last year. Wait, was Chico Salmon on the team last year? No, he wasn't. He was on Baltimore. And you'll see him here in the Baltimore uniform, but with the Royals card that I created. And on their bench, they have a bunch of schlubs as well. We'll take a look at their pitching staff. And I guess this is their strong suit. They have 4 really decent starters. Les Rohr, in fact, is 4-1. Jim Rooker's 4-4. So yeah, Rooker was the ace last year on this team before they signed Claude. Steve Busby's their 5th starter, and they haven't even used him yet. And that explains why they've got 60 innings pitched already in their rotation. I mean, that's insane. That's like double our best player practically. So their bullpen has barely been used other than Roger Nelson and Mo. Hey, Mo. And, yeah, I mean, they're pretty, I mean, you know, they've only used a couple of pitchers, so it's hard to really get a good idea of their bullpen. But they haven't had to use anyone in the minor league system yet. So that's good for them, I suppose. So there's a little quick look at the Royals team before we get started with today's game. So let's go ahead and get today's game started. As always, I appreciate everyone following along. Like and or subscribe to the channel. Give me a little like if you can push that button. That'd be nice of you. We do have the giveaway. Pardon me. We do have the giveaway going on. Game 40 coming up in just 8 more games. So get in on that. Be a subscriber. Let me know in the comments you want in. You could possibly win the Tommie Davis autograph card as well as a couple other cards that are available. Now we've got Bruce Brubaker on the mound today. Not a lot of success this year, despite having a decent ERA. And everybody in the bullpen, of course, is ready to go. Look at those bullpen ERAs. Pretty solid, but you know we're probably on the verge of giving up some runs then. We got Claude Osteen, he's a lefty. So it's our lineup versus lefties. I'm going with a little bit more offense today. Jerry DaVANON will play short instead of Mark Belanger. So defensively, we're more inept on the left side of the field. Skidmore looking to have his 6th consecutive game of 2 hits or more. Don Young's going to get the start in right field as we give Joe Pepitone an additional day off, since he is a lefty after all. Okay, we'll take a look here at the lineup rundown for the Pilots. Batting leadoff at second base is Tito Fuentes. Batting second and catching is Manny SANGUILLEN. Batting third and left field is Jose CRUZ. Batting cleanup at third base is Rich Rollins. Batting fifth at first base is SKIDMORE. Batting sixth in center field is Tommie AGEE. Batting seventh and right is Don Young. Batting eighth at shortstop is Jerry DaVANON, and the pitcher spot, Bruce Brubaker, batting ninth. Okay, Claude, Osteen. If you get a chance, I've been putting those links down below that lead right to Baseball Reference. I highly recommend clicking on those and checking them out. Claude Osteen was drafted as a 17-year-old and was called up to the major leagues for the Cincinnati Reds in 1957. You'll see that he had a couple cups of coffee before getting traded to the Washington Senators, eventually went to the Dodgers. He had 20 wins in our very first sim year for the Dodgers, going 20-9 with a 3.76 ERA. A mediocre year last year as he became a free agent, was signed by the Royals, 4-year deal for $520,000. Oh, he did win a World Series ring with the Dodgers in our sim season last year. This year he's making his 9th start. He's 3-3 with a 2.70 ERA, 40 strikeouts in 60 innings pitched. Opponents are betting 288 against him. He does have a complete game. Fastball has diminished a bit, down to a maximum of 87 miles an hour. Ground ball percentage is 40.5%. The slider is really the only good pitch he still has, rated an 86. Overall rated an 82. The 31-year-old lefty is a free agent, as I mentioned, at the end of the 1974 season. He's a 3-time All-Star, won the World Series. He's a good, pretty solid pitcher. And technically, he is on the block. Look at his log, why don't you? Whoa, he's lost 3 in a row. Did not pitch poorly against Boston in his last start. Gave up 3 runs in 6 innings, 8 hits, couple of walks. But he got touched for the loss. All right, we'll take a look here at the Royals defense. Oh, I guess it wasn't called Royals Stadium back then. It was called Municipal Stadium. And you'll see that they've got nothing but sub-80s all the way around. Such poor defensive ratings that I would imagine will be the ones that probably get tagged for all the errors. Your best defensive player is in right field, Pat Kelly, with an 82. Behind home plate is Kirkpatrick, one of the worst arms in the American League, rated a 68. We will try to run today if we can. A lefty on the mound always takes it down a couple percentage points. Here we go, Tito Fuentes leading it off. Popping it up on the infield. Fuentes has a 6-game hitting streak going on right now as he pops it into shallow right center field. Play made by Chico. 1 out. Manny SANGUILLEN flips it out to right. There's Pat Kelly making the play. And Jose CRUZ with 2 down. He had the day off yesterday. He did come in and pinch hit. Took a walk. Hard hit ground ball, but right at the second baseman. A 1-2-3 inning for Osteen. We go to the bottom of the first. Let's take a look at this Royals lineup. Batting leadoff in right field is Pat Kelly. Batting second at third base is Joe Foy. Batting third at second base is Chico Salmon. Batting cleanup in left field is Hawk Taylor. Batting fifth at first base is Mike FIORE. Batting sixth and catching is Ed Kirkpatrick. Batting seventh in center field is Scott Northey. Batting 8th at shortstop is Rich Severson, and batting 9th is the pitcher, Claude Osteen. Okay, Bruce Brubaker still looking for his first win of the season, making his 7th start, 0-2. 3.69 ERA, 20 strikeouts. In 31 and 2/3 innings, opponents are only batting .237 against him. Fastball topping out at 92 miles an hour. Ground ball percentage is 47.6%. Two good pitches, the fastball and the slider, both rated an 85. Overall rated an 82. The 29-year-old righty is arbitration eligible next year. Look at his log. He is coming off a loss in which he did not pitch poorly. In fact, he's never given up more than 4 runs this year. He went 6 innings against Oakland, giving up 4 runs, 2 earned, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts, and he got handed the loss. Okay, there's our defense looking solid, especially without Pepitone in right. Don Young with an 87 is actually the best defensive player in our outfield. Take a look at our infield. This is where things look, well, they look fine, but actually we know that defensively these guys are probably, between the two of them, at least going to commit 1 error. We got Sanguillen behind the plate. Okay, here we go. Pat Kelly leading it off, 3-1. And Brubaker walks a .211 hitter. Fastest guy on the team. He's going. Stolen base for Kelly. 5th of the season. He's 5 out of 6. In scoring position for Joe Foy. Full count. Ooh. Strike 3. I mean, it shows that it was right down the middle, but the way that it dropped, I thought it was going to be ball 4. We'll take it, though. 1 out. Here's Chico Salmon. 5 home runs, leading the team. Popping it up on the infield. Caught by the second baseman, Fuentes. You know, the thing about having these untrustworthy infielders on the left side is that, like, these guys cannot make any mistakes. Here's RBI guy, Hawk Taylor. Hard hit ground ball to second. Play is made. No score, top of the second. Rich Rollins leading it off. Rich Roll still hitting well. Almost 400 as he grounds out to short. Severson tossing him out. Skidmore, what a breath of fresh air this guy's been. Pops it up in front of the mound. Doesn't say who caught that. I'm going to assume the catcher did. It isn't very often that a pitcher will catch a pop-up. And Tommie AGEE, first pilot single into center. You know we have to send him with 2 outs. Everybody knows he's going. 76. Now, he was thrown out yesterday. What is his stats? It's got to be bad. Holy shit. He's 5 for 11. He's only 28 years old. It's not like he's 38. This guy should be stealing every base that he goes on. That's just so dumb. And he does steal second. All right. So he's 6 for 12. And Don Young, who actually has not been very good, 2 for 14 with a 3-run home run yesterday. We need him to drive in a run, get us started here. We'll take ball 4. First and second, 2 down for JDV. Still looking for his first home run of the year. And a tapper back to Osteen for out number 3. We leave 2 on base, go to the bottom of the second. Here is Mike FIORE. 214 hitter, couple dongs, and we walk the leadoff guy again. I would rather them just give up a hit. Look at this. We talked about it yesterday, the ratings. His command is a 75. It's below league average, right? I mean, how is it that he's walked 2 batters already in 1 inning? plus. That doesn't make sense, you know, statistically, like based on the ratings. Ed Kirkpatrick. I mean, I don't know why I keep trying to rationalize it, but I do. Like, I want to better understand the way this game was built. Like FIORE, the first baseman, was caught stealing second. Dumb. Although he was 6 for 6 last year. 2 outs, nobody on for Scott Northey, who's got an 0-1 count. This was Scott Northey's actual rookie year, which is why we're using his 71 rookie card. And he strikes it. All right. No harm, no foul. We'll go to the top of the third, and Brubaker will lead it off. Brubaker 2 for 7. Oh, get through the infield. No. I apologize if you can hear my neighbor's motorcycle. Tito Fuentes is based at the left. I've mentioned it before, but I live in the mountains, but in the valley part of it, and this guy with the motorcycle is like not even nearby, like, but it sounds like he's really close. It just echoes through here. All right, Manny SANGUILLEN with the hit and run on. Get you! Unfortunately, right at the center fielder. 2 down. We're going to send Tito, 72% chance of making it. Low and outside, and he's thrown out! The pitch was low and outside. There's no way it was a 76-mile-an-hour slider. It's so stupid. Like, it's just not realistic in any way. Well, he didn't walk the leadoff guy. That's a miracle. Claude, batting .095. He's 2 for 21 already. 21 at bats is what I mean already. Oh, and another double. All right. Well, that's the ball game right there. One nothing. That's all that needs to happen today. Yeah, as soon as they do something like that, you know that the game's over. Jose CRUZ. Oh, he's got a base hit up the middle. Little lefty on lefty violence. We'll hit and run. Whoa, Rollins waiting on that slider. That's a curveball. CRUZ going to third. First and third, nobody out. Well, let Skidmore swing away. Now, they said players with power have a better chance of hitting a sac fly. Let's see if that's true. We read that yesterday. Well, in this case it is. That'll tie it up. CRUZ coming home, scoring. Rollins tagging up and going to second. We did it! We did it, not them. We finally tagged up from first and went to second. And that's a go-ahead run in scoring position. Let's see if Tommie AGEE can move him along. And a base hit into center field just past SEVERSON. Rollins will score. And it's 2-1 Seattle. AGEE's going again. We're keeping the heat on. We're 1 for 2 today. Make it 1 for 3. Oh, God, this game sucks so hard. (2-1) Seattle. Hawk Taylor lining it to right. Don Young with the play. 1 out. FIORE down the line. That's a double. Oh, no, it's going to be caught in the corner. A foul out. We'll take all the outs we can get any way we can get them. Ed Kirkpatrick smacks it to deep center field. Caught on the warning track. 411 feet. We go to the top of the 5th inning. JDV leading off. Taking a walk. Everybody knows we're bunting. But do they know we're going to steal? He's going. Curveball. There we go. Now we're 2 for 4 today against a catcher with a 68 rating. 12 points below league average. And now they're playing back. We're going to go on contact. Let's try this. 2-2. Strike it out. Striking him out. Come back to the pitcher. So stupid. So damn stupid. Unbelievable. The dumbest game ever. Bottom of the 5th. There's not a lick of actual baseball in this. He gets a stand-up double on a single to left. So this will tie it up here. Well, we almost got Brubaker through 5. A bunt that was forced at third with the third baseman fielding it. I mean, I guess I could sort of see that happening because that looked like a line drive. So maybe the guy at second had to wait. And if he was smart, and Rollins is not, you let that ball drop, step on the base and try to get the second, the force to second, or the force to second, but that's not what happened. Pat Kelly, 1-2. Well, 4 Ks for Brubaker. That means Foy is about to walk. Well, maybe not. Hell, we might actually get out of this. Fly ball, left center field. All right. So he did give us 5, and we do have the lead. Let's try to add to it. Jose Cruz, 1 for 2 today. Ground ball to first. No errors at all. That will be the last at-bat for Rollins today. Skidmore 0 for 2, so that 2-hit streak is over. All right, so out comes Rollins, in comes Goldenrod. Got a couple righties, so we may as well let Brubaker face them. He's going to walk him. Ground ball up the middle. DaVANON making the play. Hawk Taylor, also known as Hawk Tui. Ground ball to first. And I can't in good conscience let him pitch to a lefty at this point. Third time through the lineup. We will bring in a Ron, lock him down, lock. I mean, I've said it before, earlier in the pregame, like our bullpen is due to give up some serious runs. So it's a risk bringing in anybody. He makes the play. All right, we go to the top of the 7th. Tommie AGEE will lead it off. Ground ball to short. Don Young. That's his second walk of the game. 68% chance to steal. That's not good. Jerry DaVanon not really good at anything. We'll let him swing away. Oh, double play. All right. Oh, no, not. Oh, no, it wasn't going to be a double play because the pitcher spot was up. So they were obviously going to let him be safe. That's stupid and also predictable. All right. So we're bringing Darren Johnson. How has he been doing since relegated to pinch hitting? Look at his log. He's 1 for 3. 1 for 4. Let's see what he does with the runner in scoring position. Exactly what you would expect. Well, we have the lead going into the bottom of the 7th. Let's see. I think Peters pitched yesterday. So we'll bring in Ken Sanders, the Colonel, putting up some good numbers. Kirkpatrick will lead it off with a 1-0 count. A tapper back to the Colonel, making the play. 1 out. Scott Northey striking out. Curveball under the wrists. And Rich Severson with the pitcher spot up next. We're going to pitch to him. And he strikes out. Good job. Bullpen looking good. This is going to be a walk-off victory for the Royals, clearly. We haven't pitched Wayne Granger in a while. Thomas D came up with the nickname of Wayne's World for Wayne Granger. I think it's pretty good. We'll use that. Party time's excellent. Manny SANGUILLEN, safe on an error, finally. Our opponent makes an error before we do. We've got SANGUILLEN on first for Jose CRUZ. I mean, CRUZ is good. We got to let him swing. Oh, ball 4. That will bring up Aurelio Rodriguez. Kind of not capable of it much anymore. Batting 200. Lost his starting job. And a base hit the left field. SANGUILLEN around third. CRUZ to third base. It is 3-1. Seattle give Goldenrod an RBI. Look at the hit and run going for Rose Skidmore. At least keep the hit streak alive if we can't keep the 2-hit streak alive. Nope. So that was it for him. He's going to probably, go 0 for 15 to get that batting average down. So we get an insurance run. Joe Keogh, pinch hitting. He was almost an everyday player in 1969, our first season. Now he's mostly a pinch hitter. So we got 2 lefties coming up. We're going to bring in our lefty extraordinaire, Denny Riddleberger. He is due to give up some runs. Look at his splits. He doesn't give up anything to anyone. Joe Keogh, here we go. Base hit. Oh, nope, ground ball to second. Error. Okay. There's no way we're going to win this by 2 runs. It's just not possible. All right. We're going to let him pitch to Foy. Foy doesn't have a ton of power. He can't hit a 2-run home run anyway. So we'll let him pitch to him. And a comebacker to Riddleberger. Nice. We've made it to the 9th inning. We have ourselves a lead. It is Roger Nelson coming in for the Royals. He is their closer. Non-save situation. Trying to get him right. He's got a 4.70 ERA. Has lost 3 games and blown a save. Curveball's his best pitch. And yet he's rated an 81. Okay, Don Young leading off. 3rd walk. Oh, his base hit. A couple walks today. Nicely done for Don Young. He is on first. There's JDV striking out. Riddleberger will be pinch hit for by Joey Pep. Pepitone will probably come in and play first. Oh, he hits into so many double plays. We may as well try to steal second. 70% chance for Egg-Fu Young. Curveball, and he steals second. In scoring position for Joey Pep. And a ground ball exactly where you don't want to hit it. And, of course, he's out of third anyway. Great job, baseball mogul. Brilliant. Brilliant programming. Absolute waste. All right. So Joey Pep will come in and play first for defensive purposes. Rose Skidmore's hit streak comes to an end. Belanger will come in at short. And that is basically the best we can do. It's time for Wayne's World. Party time. It's excellent. Wee, wee. It's getting the job done. Wait, 7, 8, 9. So he no longer has had a decision in every appearance. That's something. I mean, look at this defense right now. That's intimidating. Base hit right through the infield. Oh, Belanger. You come into a ball game, it'll find you right away. 1 out. Hawk. Ground ball to Joey Pep. For out number 2, we are down to the final out. It is Mike Fiore at the plate. And a ground ball to Fuentes. Pilots win 3-1. Handshakes, butt slaps, sloppy steaks. A ton of stolen bases in today's game. Let's take a look at the standings. We needed that one. We're back to 500. I guess somebody has to be in this division, right? 8.5 back. We're fighting our way. Take a look at the National League. St. Louis and LA. Houston has won 9 in a row. Cincinnati has lost 9 in a row. Symmetry homes. Let's take a look at headline news. Brainiac Baseball Daily Beat. Jim Palmer cruises to a 1-0 victory. He's in the National League now. He plays for the Cardinals. Let's look at his scouting. First year on the Cardinals, and he is good. Free agent, $1 million a year for 5 years. Baltimore could not afford that. Take a look at transactions. 2 new injuries, both of them involving Pirates. Gene Alley has a rotator cuff issue. He's going to miss a little over a month. Not really having a good year. And Bill Mazeroski, the starter and the backup at second base are both injured. Youch. So who's their second baseman? It's got to be some schlub from the minors. Let's take a look. I'm curious. Playing second base is someone known as Jose Martinez. Okay, well, he was actually on the team. Interesting. Okay. So they had 3 infielders. So who got called up? Roberto Clemente got called up. Well, that's just in the nick of time. God, this game is so dumb. All right. Infielder is Art Howe. 24 years old in 1971. And he didn't make his major league debut until 1977. All right. Let's go ahead and pull up the box score and get out of here. Thanks for watching, guys. Like and or subscribe to the channel. Don't forget I put those baseball reference links in the description below for the starting pitchers and for any player who does something good in our sim. Check that out. Player of the game. Wow, no extra base hits for us, but we were 4 for 6 in stolen bases. Man, nothing exciting at the plate. I'm going to give player of the game to Bruce Brubaker. It is his first win of the year. He went 5 2/3. He struck out more than he walked. That's a miracle. Wayne Granger gets his 9th save overall, 8 as a pilot. Claude Osteen takes the loss. He did not pitch badly. A couple of doubles, including by the pitcher, which is dumb. And we've got ourselves our 16th victory. Okay, well, that will do it. Appreciate everyone taking a chance to look at the ball game today, and come back tomorrow, play another game. Until then, everyone, have a great day.